I'm Isaiah Truman, and I train the world's best athletes. Surfers, snowboarders, golfers, tennis players, every sport imaginable, except for shooting. I have 10 weeks to take high school senior Reagan Tyler and make her into the best athletic shooter that she can be.
And I'm veteran Green Beret sniper instructor John Wayne Walding.
Remember your trigger squeeze.
And I figured if I could teach a few hundred Afghanis how to shoot without a lick of English, I ought to be able to do something with Reagan.
This is I Am Forever.
All right. This week's all about center of gravity.
No matter what you're doing, you got to maintain that center of gravity, which is very dynamic. It moves with you. It really affects any athletic performance. No matter what you're doing, it's moving around. You know, if you lean forward, your center of gravity comes out. If you lean back, it comes back underneath you.
Whenever she was doing the stress test, and I believe she was on the 75-yard line, she got down on one knee, was kind of wobbly, so she put her elbow on the knee, lowered her center of gravity, more stable shooting position. She started putting rounds on target.
And there's a lot of shooting positions that the center of gravity is important, from standing, kneeling, prone on your stomach, lying supine on your back. That's why this week I decided to take Reagan and try some MMA.
You want to see how she did?
Let's take a look.
Let's do it, man.
Jab, jab, round kick, knee. I'm Guy Mezger, and we're at Guy Mezger's Combat Sports Club in Dallas, Texas. Mixed martial arts itself has a lot of different elements into it. Because it's firing on so many different energy systems, you create a more conditioned athlete.
When you talk about combat-oriented martial arts, it's essential to have your balance and your center of gravity, because the consequences of not having that, you get punched in the face.
Reagan's an athletic shooter, and in athletic shooting, she's doing a very wide array of different things. She's running, she's changing direction, she's run basically agility courses, all these different things. And I felt like the center of gravity is something that she really wants to be aware of to enable her to do whatever she needs to do.
The physiological part of her body will make an adaptation fairly quickly because she's young and she's strong. But that aspect's only going to be her conditioning. That aspect's only going to be her physical strength, the power she can generate. But neurological changes, you know, they take a little bit more time. You know, I mean, the more she does it, whether it's a striking art or wrestling art, it's all about position and leverage and execution. Jab, cross up. Okay, see how you're off balance like that? If I was out of the way, you trip yourself.
Reagan's learning how to punch, kick, and through that whole process, maintain her center of gravity and also reset her center of gravity constantly, because every time she comes out of position to strike, her center of gravity gets thrown off, and he's teaching her how to basically be in control of that constantly, and they're having a lot of fun.
Cross. There you go. Again. Sink your weight just a little bit, because power comes from the ground, not from your arms. It comes from your ability to drive off that back leg and engage your hip, okay? All right, go. Ha, 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 cross, cross.
In the past, we have focused a lot on visualization, mental focus, these more internal qualities and skills. In mixed martial arts, there's a lot of shadow boxing, which is kind of like visualization of what it's gonna feel like and look like when you're doing it properly. So sparring and or shadow boxing is a great way to just rehearse all the movements of doing something well. And if you're not doing it well, you can refine those movements. It's very similar to visualization. If you can't kind of rehearse it in slow motion in the mirror, it's definitely not gonna happen when you have a real opponent in front of you.
Round kick, boom, round kick, boom, knee. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slap at you with this hand here. What you're gonna do is, you're gonna lay your hand here like this, okay? I'll get your balance. See, that's the part about that, ready? All right, now, I know, you're like, holy crap, right?
There it is.
Okay, but you know what's coming. Get your balance. Good, now your right side. Left side. Don't lean away.
I leaned away.
You lean away, and then when someone really hard hits you like that, you lean away, that's the way you're gonna go. And then once you're off balance, you know, especially in a tight, close, tight fighting. Okay. So you want good leverage. You got here, boom, back to your position. Here, boom, give me a jab. Jab, cross, jab. I'm gonna come here now, I'm gonna attack. Boom, throw the cross right back here. Immediately, ready?
What she's learning right now is how to stand so that she's protecting herself with her hands, so that she's the smallest target possible for her opponent. And also she's dealing with a very dynamic object. She has to move her body relative to Guy. So she's constantly resetting forward, backwards, always coming back to that center of gravity. So I think in this upcoming shooting challenge, this skill that she's learning is really gonna come in handy. This week, I'm gonna have her actually practice everything she's learning today. Just shadow boxing, standing in front of a mirror, even just throwing a kick throws off your whole center of gravity. So it'll be good for her to continue to practice mastering her own awareness and her ability to adjust her center of gravity in a dynamic setting. I heard Guy correcting you and coaching you to keep resetting yourself, reset your center of gravity. It wasn't quite sinking in, and then you started to pick it up.
My footwork, I was trying to stand on a balance beam. And he told me to spread it out so that if I turn, I could run from there.
Great job today, Reagan.
Thanks.
Next week, breathing and heart rate. I'll see you then.
Cool. My homework for this weekend from Isaiah was to work on my center of gravity. My trainer at my gym actually specializes in boxing and MMA, so I figured this would be the best place to work on it. So I did a little bit of work on the bag and a little with the mitts, and I hope it's going to pay off shooting.
All right, Reagan, so what did we do this week?
This week I worked on MMA with Guy Mezger. He taught me some kicks and some jabs and everything you would need to win a fight, obviously.
Okay.
Then we got in the ring and kind of fought a little bit. It was cool. Yeah.
How important was the center of gravity whenever you're doing that?
Very. It is.
Yeah.
If you're not on balance, you're gonna get your butt kicked.
Yeah. People don't realize how much your legs are involved in a fight, right?
Right.
Transitioning to here, the way I focus on center of gravity when it comes to shooting is I take it away and I focus on the importance of it. Today, we're shooting from 5 different positions with 3 hits each. It may sound easy, but we've mixed things up. First, at the 50, Reagan will be standing on a fitness ball. The next 3 positions are all from the 100, shooting over a barrel in the kneeling position, from a barricade in the sitting position, and under my truck, shooting side prone. Finally, she will make her last 3 shots, shooting reverse prone from the 50. On you. There you go. Get that stable platform you can. There you go. Oh, stay on it. Finger off the trigger when you do that. Try to lean into it, not down, forward. There you go. Hit. Stand it up. Yeah, focus. Hit. Perfect. Ride the bolt forward. Lean, just like that. You're gonna clamp it, push, pull. Put the weapon on fire. Get your nice sight picture. Remember, breathe, relax, aim, slack, squeeze. There you go. Hit. Last one. Miss. There you go. Put it on safe. All right, sitting position. Just like the barricade before, points of contact is key. Clamp down on the gun. Hit. There you go, just like that. Reset every time, same shot sequence. Hit. Perfect, there you go. Last one. Hit. There you go. Put it on safe, drop the mag, rack it. Want you to lock and load when you get down there. 3 rounds on the target, and please don't shoot my truck.
Okay.
All right. You on glass?
On glass.
All right. Just like before.
Hit.
Right in the middle. Perfect. Same thing.
Miss.
Right off to the right side a little bit. When you squeeze, you're just jerking a little too much.
Miss.
Same thing.
Hit.
Perfect. Just like that. Remember, relax. And get that squeeze.
Hit.
Hit. Good job.
Good job, right?
Put it on safe. Drop the mag. All right. Remember your trigger? It's different than your AR. So you want the select and the aim.
Miss.
Low, low. Clear the malfunction. There you go. Aim.
Miss.
Still a little low, so aim at the head.
Miss.
Dang it.
Hit.
There it is, just like that, all right?
Miss. Miss.
Dude.
That was a miss. You hit the stand.
What?
Miss. That's a hit. Miss.
You're doing this. You're doing that. That's why you're doing that, okay?
Miss. Miss.
Oh, you
God.
anticipating
Miss.
this time, right?
Right over the head.
All right,
Relax.
relax.
Miss.
There it is, last one.
God.
Perfect. Center of gravity is a pretty important thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
Definitely.
shooting on your back with a pistol at 50 yards sucks.
It's not easy.
Off position marksmanship is something that's absolutely key in a athletic shooter because probably 98% of the time you're going to have to shoot other than what the desired method is, right?
Right.
So this is going to lead right up into next week, which is the breathing and heart rate, right? So all this that we did there, we're going to incorporate that as well. And when we get that heart rate up and see what happens when your stomach's in your ears and you're trying to do the same things. So as you can tell, what we do, right? We took the center of gravity away. And when we not only took it away, but we changed the center of gravity with her, where instead of her being on her feet, we put her on her back. She struggled when she's trying to shoot the pistol reverse prone.
Yeah, and you pointed out taking away the center of gravity. That is the best way to develop your center of gravity.
Right.
For that reason, your homework this week is going to be a very simple exercise. You can do it anywhere. You don't need any equipment. You stand on one foot, you close your eyes, and you time how long you can hold that for. Darren and Coleman from the Noir Show are going to show you how it's done properly.
Okay, so eyes shut, one leg. Which leg are you gonna use?
It doesn't really matter.
You're ambidextrous.
All right, I'll do left. You go right.
All right, so make sure you keep your eyes closed.
Oh, God, I feel like there's somebody this does not feel natural. Okay, that's cheating.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is
easier
cheating.
when
I am not your leverage.
This is harder than it. Hey, I look over and your eyes
Because
are
you
open.
clearly didn't open your eyes to see that my eyes were open.
If you hit me in the face, I can feel your hands like hovering around my
Oh,
head.
sorry.
Maintain your balance. Try to feel that contact point with the ground.
The hell?
See, even the one-legged guy can do it.
I'm gonna call you the Pelican Man. Hey, next week we're gonna take Reagan and put her in the pool. We're focused on heart rate and breathing. Tune in, check it out. Next week on I Am Forever.
Your breathing pattern underwater, it looks like you're holding your breath a little bit and then blowing out and holding your breath. You want to just concentrate on you coming up, taking a great, nice big inhale and blowing it out as slow and controlled as possible.
Athletic shooting, what we're doing here and swimming, is the ability to focus while uncomfortable. All right, lock and load. Come on, let's work, let's work.
Miss.